All right, let's dive right in. We're going to spend the next few minutes breaking down how you can tap into what might just be the biggest opportunity in e-commerce right now, Walmart Marketplace.
So, if you're running an e-commerce business, I bet you're always on the lookout for that next big growth channel, right? That one untapped source that could really blow things up for you.
Well, what if I told you that channel has been hiding in plain sight this whole time? It's a name you absolutely know, a retail giant that's been quietly building a massive e-commerce powerhouse. Yep, we're talking about Walmart Marketplace. This is a platform that can put your products in front of millions of shoppers every single month. I mean, the sheer scale of that potential customer base is just wow. Okay, so we've mapped this all out for you in 5 straightforward sections. First, we'll cover the big why, the opportunity itself. Then we'll walk you through getting your store approved, listing your products to actually win sales, handling marketing and service, and finally, how to scale it all up for the long haul.
All right, let's kick things off with section 1, the big question. Why Walmart? And more importantly, why right now in 2026? Let's get into the core advantages of jumping on this marketplace. You know, the real power here is the built-in trust. The moment a customer sees your product on Walmart.com, it gets this instant stamp of legitimacy. Plus, you're not just selling online, you're tapping into this massive omni-channel system, reaching people on their phones, in the stores, and you get a whole suite of powerful tools to manage it all. Okay, so you're seeing the potential, right? So what's the very first step? Getting your store approved. Now, this might sound intimidating, but honestly, it's a pretty clear step-by-step process as long as you have your ducks in a row. So here's the game plan high level. It all starts with making sure you meet the basic requirements. From there, you'll fill out the application with all your business and financial info, set up your seller profile, make that key decision about how you'll fulfill orders, and then, finally, you agree to the terms and launch. Boom. But let's double-click on that first step, because it is absolutely the most important. See, Walmart is looking for established businesses. That means you've got to be US-based with a tax ID, has some kind of track record in e-commerce, and, this is a big one, your products need to have GTINs, like the UPC barcodes. They also want to know you can actually handle shipping orders and taking care of customers. Now, speaking of fulfillment, you're going to hit a fork in the road here. One path is to use Walmart Fulfillment Services, or WFS. The easiest way to think about it, it's basically Walmart's version of Amazon's FBA. You send your stuff to them, and they store it, pack it, and ship it for you. So, you've got a choice to make. You can handle all the shipping and logistics yourself, which, hey, gives you total control. Or you can tap into WFS and use Walmart's enormous fulfillment network. And let me tell you, that often means way faster shipping for your customers, which can be a huge, huge advantage as you start to grow. All right, your store is approved. Now we get to the fun part, listing your products. And look, this is not just about data entry. This is about crafting a page that makes someone stop scrolling and actually click that buy button. And it all begins with your product title. Seriously, everything starts with the title. This is your digital first impression. It's not just a label for your product. It's the hook. It needs to be super clear, descriptive, and jam-packed with the keywords that real shoppers are typing into the search bar. So this is a perfect example of what not to do. A title like cool headphones, it's just vague. It tells the customer next to nothing, and it definitely doesn't help the search algorithm. It's a totally wasted opportunity. Now look at this. This is what we're talking about. It's got the brand, Sony, the key feature, noise canceling, the style, over-ear, the tech, wireless, Bluetooth, and the color, black. A shopper knows exactly what this is, and it's set up to show up in all kinds of different searches. That's a winning title. Okay, so beyond the title, a killer listing really comes down to a few other key things. Your description, it's got to focus on the benefits for the customer, not just a list of specs. And images, you need multiple high-quality shots so people can feel like they're holding the product. Make sure you put it in the right category so people can find it, and if you've got different sizes or colors, for sure group them together on one page. It just makes the whole shopping experience way better and seriously boosts your chances of making that sale. Okay, you've got amazing listings, so how do you get people to actually see them? And how do you turn those shoppers into repeat customers? Well, it all boils down to a two-part strategy: smart marketing and fantastic service. You really got to think of marketing on Walmart as a whole ecosystem. You've got sponsored ads to get that immediate traffic boost, right? But at the same time, you're optimizing your listings. That's your SEO for long-term organic traffic. Then you can run promotions to create a sense of urgency. And of course, customer reviews build that all-important social proof and trust. It's not one thing. They all work together.
But listen, marketing just gets them to the door. Great service is what makes them want to stay. And it's actually pretty simple when you break it down. Just be fast, be helpful, and be proactive. Answer questions quickly, make returns painless, ship on time, and keep your customers updated. That's how you build a 5-star reputation, plain and simple. So, you're up and running. Your listings are live, your marketing is on. The big question now is, how do you turn this from a side project into a sustainable, long-term business? Let's talk about scaling.
Growing your store is all about the data. You have to live inside your seller hub, really understanding what's working and what isn't. You need to be watching your traffic, your conversion rates. Are your ad campaigns actually making you money? And maybe most importantly, you have to listen to your customers. Their feedback is pure gold. This isn't a set it and forget it kind of thing. It's about constantly learning, tweaking, and adapting.
Okay, we've covered a ton of ground, and it's pretty clear that the opportunity on Walmart Marketplace is, well, it's huge. But turning that opportunity into a real, thriving business, that takes a solid strategy and a lot of execution. And, that's exactly where having an expert partner can make all the difference in the world. Agencies like ours, StarterX, we specialize in this stuff. We live and breathe the Walmart Marketplace every single day, helping brands build and scale their stores. So if you're ready to really take your Walmart store to the next level, but you want some expert guidance to help you navigate the platform and really optimize for growth, we'd love to talk. We invite you to book a free consultation with our team. Let's build something great together.